There was a woman named Chinonye who at 32, her own mother called her a failure. Her younger sister had married, her cousin had given birth. But Chinonye sat alone in a Lagos restaurant, wearing a dress from her own boutique, UC Gold Empire. Men stared at her, but none saw her heart, only her money. Her phone buzzed again, her mother's voice cutting through. "Nonye, your sister done marry, your cousin done born. You day there they find love why no exist." Chinonye sighed, closed her journal, and cried. Her friend Obianuju arrived and asked why she was crying. Chinonye said, "Mama says I am too old, too picky, too distinguished. She says no man will want a woman who has her own money, her own house, her own mind." Obianuju laughed and said, "Your mama is old school. Today, men search for women like you." Chinonye looked away and said, "Then where is the man? All I see are boys who want a sugar mummy, boys who want a trophy wife, boys who fear a woman who knows more than them." She opened her journal and read aloud. "I have searched for love since 25. I have kissed frogs. I have dated liars. I have believed promises that break like glass. But I will not settle. I will not marry my fear. I will marry my heart." Obianuju touched her hand and said, "The man is coming. Just do not close your eyes when he arrives." The door opened. A man entered. Their eyes met. Chinonye looked away first. His name was Emeka, 35 years old, tired eyes, kind smile, old shirt but clean. He approached her table nervous and said, "Excuse me, you dropped this." He held her journal. She grabbed it, embarrassed, and asked if he read it. He smiled and said, "Only the last page. I will marry my heart deep." She studied him and asked if he feared her, because most men run when a woman has opinions. He sat down, uninvited, and said, "My ex ran when I had no opinions. She said I was too soft, too broke, too nothing." Chinonye's face softened, and she asked, "Did she break you?" Emeka, looking down, said, "She broke my gas, my car, my heart, everything." Chinonye laughed, surprised, and said, "Your gas broke?" Emeka laughed too and said yes, he was driving it to come propose. The car died on her street. She came out, saw him, laughed, and called him a failure. Chinonye stopped laughing. Her eyes filled, and she whispered, "You were going to propose with a broken car?" Emeka, serious, said, "I would propose with broken everything, because that is all I have." But she did not want a broken man. She wanted ready-made silence. Chinonye looked at him, really looked, and said, "Emeka, I think I like broken men, because broken men know how to value a woman who will help them heal." Emeka stared. Nobody ever said that to him. That night, Chinonye drove Emeka home in her Lexus, his old Toyota still broken at the mechanic. They parked in silence, and Emeka, nervous, said, "Nonye, are you sure you want to follow a broke man into your house? Your friends will laugh at you." Chinonye turned to him and said, "Emeka, I have 3 houses. I have 2 cars. I have a boutique in Balagoon Market, but I have no one to share them with. Do you have a PhD?" He said, "Yes," confused. "But I do not have..." She cut him off. "Do you have kindness?" He said, "Yes." "Do you have loyalty?" He said, "Yes." "Do you have a heart that will not run when I am moody, when I am strong, when I am weak?" He whispered, "I have a heart that will stay, even when your gas breaks." Chinonye smiled, tears fell, and said, "Then you have everything I need." She leaned in and kissed him, soft, real. One day, in her boutique, UC Gold Empire, her mother, Mama Ngozi, entered angry, shouting, Chinonye, you are following a mechanic? You are following a broke teacher. Chinonye, calm, said, Mama, Emeka is not a mechanic. He is a PhD holder. He is just struggling. Mama Ngozi slapped the table and said, Struggle? You want to marry struggle? Your sister married a doctor. Your cousin married a banker. You want to marry a broken man? Chinonye stood tall, strong, and said, quiet and firm, Mama, when Papa died, who built this boutique? Who sent you money every month? Who took care of the family? Mama Ngozi, quiet, said, You. And Chinonye said, and when I cried at night because no man saw my heart, only my money, where were you? Mama looked down, and Chinonye said, Emeka sees my heart. He does not see my money. He does not see my house. He sees me. And that is the love I have been searching for since 25. Mama was silent. Then slowly she nodded and whispered, If he makes you happy, I support. Chinonye hugged her, crying.
Chinonye and Emeka walked through Balagoon Market, laughing, holding hands, happy, when a red Mercedes screeched. Amara stepped out, glamorous, fake, mocking Emeka. So you were following this market woman? Emeka froze. Chinonye stepped forward, calm, smiling, and said, Good afternoon. You must be Amara, the one who broke this good man? Amara, laughing, said, Good man? Emeka? He has nothing. I left him because he's a failure. Chinonye turned to Emeka. Her eyes said everything. And she said, Emeka, do you have a PhD? He said, quiet, Yes. Do you have kindness? He said, yes. Do you have loyalty? He said, yes. Chinonye turned to Amara, voice steel, and said, Madam, the man you call failure is the man I thank God for every night. You can keep your Mercedes. I keep the man. Amara's face twisted. She drove off. Emeka stared at Chinonye like she was magic and whispered, Why did you defend me? And Chinonye, touching his face, said, Because I found love, and I will not let anybody take it. She kissed him right there in Balagoon Market. The crowd cheered. Years later, UC Gold Empire Boutique was massive. A sign read, Chinonye and Emeka, founders. Inside, Chinonye, pregnant, glowing, arranged a mannequin. Emeka, confident, successful, helped a customer. Her journal sat on the counter, open to a new page, and she read, Today, I write a different story. No more I am searching. No more I am waiting. Today, I write, I found love. Emeka approached, kissed her belly, and whispered, Our child will know that Mama did not settle. Mama waited for real love. Chinonye, touching his face, said, And Papa will know that when gas breaks, when hope breaks, when heart breaks, love still finds you if you do not give up. She picked up the journal, showed him the cover. New title, How I Found Love by Chinonye. They embraced. The UC Gold Empire sign shone. Mama Ngozi watched from the door, smiling.
Facebook monetization just changed. Most people don't know, but I do. WhatsApp me.